20 minutes 4 times a week. That's all you need to bring youth back to your knees, and that's what we're gonna do today. A short routine focused on the knees, aimed at strengthening all the muscles around them to reduce pain and increase your abilities that you need. For example, when you go upstairs, pick up your children or grandchildren from the floor. Do you have to carry weight? Or simply when you're going up a hill and you felt that your knees can't keep up? For this routine, you don't need much, just a stool like this, a bench. Anything will do, and a ball. It doesn't have to be a basketball. Any ball is enough. I grabbed this one because it was the one I had on hand. Let's get started. Before we begin, I want to invite you to a very, very special event that only takes place once a year. It's called Knee Week, 7 days where you'll learn the best exercises and tips to improve your knee pain. It doesn't matter if you have osteoarthritis, meniscus problems, patellar instability, or any type of condition that causes you knee pain. I'm going to leave the link right up here in the top right corner of the screen or down below in the first comment. In the description, you go in here, leave your email, and you'll be registered. Further down, you'll find what we're going to cover each day and If you don't want to miss any communication about the event, what I recommend is that once you leave your email, you join the WhatsApp group, a community where your number will never be visible and where I am the only one able to send messages, so you won't miss any communication. Because we already know how emails are, they always end up in the spam or promotions folder. Alright, after this we'll move on to the exercises. Let's place that ball on the floor. We're going to focus on some exercises on one leg, and on others we'll focus on both, because it will be a combined exercise. Aim to work both legs equally, even if only one has osteoarthritis. It's best to exercise both sides, because generally what happens is that one side compensates for the deficit of the other side. Let's start. Place that ball on the floor. I want you to rest your foot on the ball, and from here we're going to do a full extension movement. Notice how the knee is completely straight. There's a straight line between my ankle and my hip, and then we bend as much as you can. At the end of the movement, only my toes touch the ground as I fully extend, focusing on extension mobility. And next, I bend. If the ball moves a little during the exercise, don't hesitate to reposition it. 3, and we're going to do 10 with each leg. I fully extend, toes pointing toward me, which I really like, and I bend. 4, I stretch. I bend. 5, come on, let's go for 5 more. I bend. 6, Vereda, 6, stretch and bend. 7. If you can't do it like me because it hurts here, or you just can't anymore. 8, that's okay. Everyone works within their own limits. 9, extend. And go. Failure is not doing the exercise halfway, but not doing the exercise at all, okay? The bad thing would be if you did absolutely nothing for your knee because you think you're not doing it correctly. By sitting down, playing this video, and starting to work, you're already helping your knee. Very important. I stretch my leg and foot toward me. Even doing just one movement is better than doing nothing, okay? 4. Let's go for it. Bend. 5. Bend. 6. Bend. 7. And if you feel any discomfort in your knee, 8. We push a little less, we go a little less into extension, a little less into flexion. We make the exercise smaller. If any exercise causes you discomfort, the first thing would be to work in a smaller range. Now, it's completely normal to have some discomfort since we're pushing the body beyond its limits. Don't shy away from pain completely. There has to be some discomfort when doing the exercises. Let's sit up straight again, upright, with that foot resting on the ball. And now I want to draw letters, okay? As if the tip of my foot were a pen, I'm going to go up and down to draw an A, then inward. Half a turn, and we have a B. With my foot, I go up, turn around, and I have a C. Let's go up to F, nothing more. I go down, round, forward, D forward, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, which is E, obviously. And finally, we go up to the right, down to the right to make an F. Small movements, very good, and in fact, you probably felt how they work at the hip and knee level. I put my foot on the ball and start again with the Scenario 1 up to F, going from bottom up, then down, and adding a middle line for an A. Up, 2 bumps, like my daughter says, to form a B. I start at the top, turn, and make a C. Up, down, big bump. And we have a D. Up, right, down, an E. Up, right, down, right, and an F. Wow, that little one on stage. It seems simple, but it isn't easy. Now let's try a more muscle-focused exercise. I want us to start in a position like we had before. I'm going to turn a little more to the side so you can see it better like this. And from here, now we're not going to move our knees. It's called an isometric contraction. Keeping that full extension, I'm going to lift that leg a little, just a finger or two, off the ball. Barely noticeable. That will cause a significant contraction in my quadriceps. Okay, let's do 10 reps. Up. If you can bring your toes toward you, that's even better because it closes the muscle chain and makes the exercise more effective. Up. Now, I don't want you to rock backward. I want you to stay upright as much as possible and keep that back. Doesn't move when you lift your leg. Let's go up. 5. Let's go up 6. Let's do it again. Let's go up. That's it, 7. We're setting it up now on the hip and quadriceps. Let's go. 8. Last 2. Up 9. Last rep up. That's it. And 10. Rest. Breathe. Switch legs. Place my foot in the same position. Stand up straight. Hands on the chest or on the knee to have a good anchor. And from here, point your toes toward me and lift 1. Not too much. There I went too far. 2, 3, 2 at most. Up 2. Up 3. Up, hold for a couple of seconds. 4. Up 5. Up 6. Up 7. Up 8. With my left hand, it's easier for me. It's completely normal. We always have one side where we're stronger. Last rep and 10. They seem like simple exercises, but I assure you I'm sweating too. What do we have next? Squeeze the ball against the chair, as the script says, then place it against your stool or chair leg. Be careful if you have a thin chair like mine, because the ball can move. But the goal is to do another isometric contraction. When we say isometric, it means there shouldn't be big movements. There's muscle contraction, but not much joint movement. Just like before, stay focused. Push hard with your heel against the chair leg. And that ball should slowly get pressed against it, and you should keep working the muscles back here. Look, now I relax. See, there's no contraction here. Now I contract, right? Do you see it there? Some shadows appear. We're looking for muscle contraction. Put your hand here to feel it. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, then relax. There's no movement, but there is muscle contraction. I'll do it again. See, this is where the contraction happens. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. That's 2. We're going up to 10. I push. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Let's go again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. How many have we done? 5? Maybe. I push. 2, 3, 4, 5, then relax. I push. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Let's do 3 more. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Last ones. Push. Pay close attention to the contraction, how it appears here. Relax. Last repetition. Push. That's it. And your foot can lift a little off the floor if you want, but not too much. Very good. Right leg. We repeat with the left leg. I press that heel against the ball, place it a little comfortably, and from here I press firmly. Here the contraction is subtler and mainly at the inner thigh. Semitendinosus. I relax, but you can still see it, right? When I contract, you see it a bit there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I relax 2. Let's go again. I relax 3. I push 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. I push 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more left. Let's go for it for that push. Strong isometric contraction. Even without movement, there's still contraction. I relax. Let's go again. 4 left. 3 push, breathe. 2, let's go for it. I relax. I push hard. Let's go for it. That's it. And I relax. Very good job. Perfect. Let's leave the ball there. Let's put it to the side, but not too far, because we'll use it again. And now I want you to lean forward to put your weight on your knees. I'm going to change my position a little so you can see better. I want you to focus first on your right leg. We'll do a tibia rotation. Pay close attention. Lift your foot tip, then move your foot outward. Not too much because you won't be able to, and don't let your knee be the one moving it. That's why we're here, supporting ourselves. On your leg, so it doesn't move. Lift the tip of your foot, move it outward, set it down. Up, return and close. That's 1 repetition. Tibial rotation up, outward, and set it down. Up, return and set it down. That's 2. Up, outward, and set it down. You won't feel the effort in any specific area. It's more about mobility, stability, and strengthening work. It's very likely that you won't reach as far as I do. I return to support, but even minimal effort is better than none. Remember, we're not looking for black or white, do or don't do, but rather to find a gray area where you feel comfortable. I go out, open up, return and support. How many have we done? I don't know. Let's do 3 more. Support down, up, come back, support up, outside, support up, come back, support. 1 more, up, outside, support up, come back, support. Simple, right? Mobility, stability, and some knee strength are crucial. Tibia rotation matters. We also support the left leg to keep it steady. Remember to avoid this knee movement. I point my toe outward and support 1. Then I point it back and support 1. And then, on the outside, I support, lift, return, support 2. Support, up, return, support 3. And we keep counting, friends. 4 up, outside support, up, inside support. 5 up, outside support, up, inside support. 6 up, outside support, up, inside support. 7 support. Support 8, support up inside, support 9, last repetition. Up and support poo. Important work. We've finished the easy part. Now we're moving on to a more complicated part. Let's grab that ball again. I want you to support that ball better on your right leg with your right hand. Stand up straight and only lean on the wall if the exercise is too difficult for you. In that case, I'll allow it. Now lift one leg off the ground, just about a fist's height, around 5 centimeters. Hold, then lower it. Also, try not to sway backward. This isn't right. We want the knee toward the chest. See, this is good. I'm exaggerating for you. And then this is wrong. This is pivoting on my naga. This is contracting my psoas, which is what I'm looking for. 3, 3. Let's do 10 together. Up, up. 4. Up, up. 5. Up. 6 up. 7 up. 8 up. 9 up. 10. Very good. Switch sides. I rest my hand, my ball on my knee, and let's go for it. Very upright. Again, up 1. I don't move my back. My back is very upright, very straight, very stretched. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, straight, upright, I don't move. 8, come on, the last ones. 9, last repetition, friends. And 10, very good work on the psoas. This is where we're going to feel it a little bit in front of the quadriceps too, but especially in the psoas. We continue with one of my favorite exercises for contraction, working the quadriceps muscle, which is located at the front of your thigh. I want you to do the following. Stand up very straight again. If it's too difficult, you can support yourself, but ideally, you shouldn't. I want you to grab your leg just below the knee, from behind. And from here, I want you to stretch that leg as much as you can and bring the tip of your foot toward you, that leg. I suggest not keeping it fully facing the ceiling, but slightly rotated outward. As you can see, my foot goes that way. It's not pointing straight up at the ceiling. There might be some cracking inside the knee, some sound. Mine just cracked. It's not a problem if it's not accompanied by pain. If it gets very uncomfortable, we can try different rotations of the leg so you feel less of it. Grab behind, stretch, point your toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. 1, let's go again. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, touch the floor and up. See how that toe points at me. To close the muscle chain and achieve a good contraction here in your muscle, quadriceps, essential for the good health of your knees. Let's go for it. 5, we have 5 more left. Only the knee moves, back straight, more than just straight. Keep it steady because mine isn't straight since I'm holding my knee. 7, 3 left. Let's go again.
8,
Up. 9, we only have 1 left. Let's go for it. And 10, very good. Switch legs. I place my hands behind my knee just below the thigh, and from here I hold it there. Hold it still, stretch and point your toes at me. 1, I'll move a bit to the side so you can see better. Stretch there, keep your leg nice and straight. 2, stretch. 3, stretch. 4, 3, stretch. 5, I'm already stretching. 6, stretch. 7. 8, come on, last 2. We've come this far. 9, we won't give up, even though we've made it harder for ourselves. And 10, very good. Great job with the front part of our knees, our quadriceps, the eternal protectors of the knee. Next, let's get the ball back simple. Why? Catch your breath, okay? Let's place that ball between our knees. Very good. Feet right below those knees. Very, very simple. I like to support myself so my legs don't move too much and so I don't compensate with my back. And I want you to squeeze that ball tightly. Notice how it's gotten a little squished. How hard your ball is will affect the result. Hold for 3 or 4 seconds, then relax, but not too much or it will fall. You should relax just enough so the ball stays put. I squeeze hard. And relax. 2, come on, let's go for 10. This one is easy. I squeeze hard. And relax. 3, I squeeze hard. And relax. 4, let's go. Hard, hard, relax. 5. We're working the adductors, the inner thigh muscles. That's where you'll feel it. They're very weak muscles, unless you play soccer often. And it's not a bad idea to strengthen them because they help stabilize the knee. Let's go for it. 7, I have 3 left. Strong, strong squeeze. 8. Strong, strong squeeze. 9, last rep, strong, strong squeeze. And 10. Very good, huh? Even though it looks simple, I noticed some really good work. Very interesting. We worked the inner part of the thighs. Now we're going to work the outer part, and we do this by spreading the legs apart. To keep it simple and possible, we'll position ourselves on our side. Place that ball near the wall, held by your knee. As you can see here, what I want is for you to push outward with your knee very strongly against the ball. What will happen is that your body will seem like it's going to lean to the opposite side. Resist, stay straight and upright. Push hard. I'll move this leg so you can see better. And hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax deeply. We're going to feel it especially along the side of the thigh and here at the glute level, which is the real initiator of that movement we call abduction. Come on, let's go again. Outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 2. Come on. It's 10 on each side. It's going to take a little while, but it's the icing on the cake that we need to finish. 3. To get still knees. 3, 4. I push hard. 5. I push hard. 6. I push hard. 7. I push hard. 8. I have 2 left. I push hard. 9. Last rep. I push hard. 10. My outer leg muscles are tired. Now will you let me turn my back to you? Do 10 reps with the opposite side. I'm pressing that ball firmly. Let's see if you can see it there. Keep your leg straight, and I want you to push your knee against the wall. Hard, hard, hard. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax 1. Hard, hard. 2. Let's go again towards that ball. That's it. 3. Again. This is called isometric contraction. There's contraction but no movement. 4. We push. 5. We push. 6. We push. 7. We push. Come on. 3 left. 8. We push, friends. 9. We push. Last rep, I want you to smash that ball against the wall. And 10. Wow. Impressive, honestly, very good. We're really done here. We've done a very complete routine. Here, you've worked absolutely all the muscles around the knee, and all you needed was a ball and a bench. I hope you liked it, and that you come back here to do this routine occasionally. To complete it with me, ideally you should do it 3 to 4 times a week, leaving a day of rest in between. And if you feel your legs a bit heavy after finishing the routine, that's completely normal. Walk a bit to loosen them up and take an extra day or 2 of rest. That's it. I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with me until the end of the video, and I truly hope to see you again very, very soon in one of my other videos. Bye, friends.